Hoorah!
Hoorah! Good morning, all. It's a true privilege and an honor to have a chance to talk to you all today. I'm really excited, clearly nervous, as you can probably tell. It's always tough having your boss just eyeing you right there.
I'll look away every once in a while, Michael.
Right, you know, it's kind of a double edged, so it's like, okay, don't screw up and definitely don't go over 10 minutes.
That's $50.
So let's have some fun today, okay? Let's have some fun. So I'm not here to talk about me. I'm really here to talk about you. I'm here to talk about the greatest country in the world. It's America in this case for me. Oh, I guess I better turn this on. So here at the Tradell Financial Group, we have a very simple mission. That is to help you enjoy a better life. Take a second and think about that. Someone says they want to help you enjoy a better life. That's powerful. That's a caring spirit, and that's what we are about here. Now, we happen to be a financial services company. I'm going to take this mic off. I need to walk a little bit. We happen to be a financial services company, but we are truly about that mission. Now, we do this. We complete our mission by sharing unique financial strategies delivered in a professional and exceptional full-service environment. Our goal is to increase your clarity and your confidence. You see this wall here behind you? Look over here by your Kim, where it says, "The adventure begins here." When we bring you into our office here, we bring new prospects and clients in and say, turn around, look, the adventure begins here. Let us be your guide up the mountain. And we bring you to one of my beautiful conference rooms here, and we sit down and we start the process of helping you to enjoy a better life so that we can arrive over here at the top of the mountain where you have true clarity and confidence about your future. That is what we are about. We're an independent firm. Our broker-dealer is Money Concepts. Money Concepts is one of the very top, the largest independent broker-dealers in the world. What does this mean to you? We're not captive. We're not limited by only a few products and services. We work with everything. So whatever stock, bond, mutual fund, REIT, whatever is out there, we do that. Along with that, we do things like college savings plans and insurance. We got Bob, Griswold Bob, wave to the people please, to handle our CPA and accounting services. So we do it all. So there's nothing that we can't address for you here when it comes to your money. All right, now let's get into the fun part. You like how the light bulb looks kind of like today's speaker? So, I just realized that we actually have the wrong, this is embarrassing, we actually have the wrong slides up. We have the wrong slides up, guys. Ooh, how you like that, don't you? That's the great thing about live.
You have to dance, Michael. Dance, you have to do a
Yeah,
little
man.
dance, yeah. Fill in a little bit.
Can you sing?
Cody's on it. Beautiful. Thank you, Cody. So how do we help people? We help people in four ways. We help you to accumulate your money more efficiently, to generate maximum income and returns on that money. Then we help you to protect those assets. And lastly, when the time is right, to transfer that money to loved ones. So let's talk about America. I want to tell you a little story here about this wonderful country of ours. The Social Security Administration did a really interesting report some years ago on a typical average 100 Americans. Now, just so you guys know, these numbers are going to be showing are more American men than women, but just go with me, okay? So they found some really interesting data out. The average person in America starts their first full-time job somewhere between the ages of 18 and 25. Is that about typical for folks here? The average American also stops working, completes their career, usually somewhere between the ages of 55 and 65. Somewhere, I think we're still in that area. And when it comes to income, obviously, as you get a little older, get more experience, your income has increased. But something interesting happens after the age of 50. Your income actually starts to decrease. That's really interesting when you consider that's the time that you're starting to think about wrapping up your career. And as you go into those retirement years, you're making less money than what you were making. So with a typical high school graduation, average American is making about $600,000 over their career working years, okay? And those with a little more gumption, maybe go out and get a college degree, an entrepreneurial spirit, people in this room, average about $1.2 million. But here is what is really interesting about this. Of this average 100 American people, how many would you guess retire wealthy? Absolutely filthy, stinky rich.
7%.
About 5 out of 100, 7 out of 100, how many? 3 out of 100? How about 1 out of 100 Americans on average will retire filthy, stinking rich? I'll look around the room. Cole, right there. All right. Now, how many would you guess will retire what we call independent? They don't need any assistance from the government or any assistance from their family. They're comfortable.
20.
You said 10?
20.
5? 1? How about 4? 4 out of 100 Americans will retire comfortable. They don't need any assistance. Okay, how many would you guess at that age still needs to work? Are actively working and are not planning on stopping? What do you think? 8? 75? 95? 40? 3. 3 are actively still working and intend to continue working for quite a while longer.
Because they can't.
Interesting, right?
Big number going.
Now, here's where it gets kind of sad. How many would you guess typical Americans are dead by the time they reach the age of being ready to typically retire? Give me a number. 40? 25? 60? 50? 29. 29 Americans are dead out of a typical 100 by the time. So what does this mean? 63 Americans are dependent out of 100. 63 Americans are in need of some sort of assistance, government assistance, family, moving in. What we see in more and more generations of what are known as the sandwich generation. This is what they're starting to call my generation and the generation in front of me, where we have our parents and our children all living with us under one roof. So when we're talking about the need for what we do here, 95 out of 100 Americans, by the time they reach the age of retirement, are either dead or dead broke. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the real essence of why I'm here today, of what I'm talking about, of why it's important to meet with me and my team, so that we can get you out of that bottom 95 and get you into that top 5%. Now, by no means do I want to give the impression that this is easy. There's going to be obstacles. There's gonna be things that are gonna try to give us roadblocks. But come in here, meet with me, and let us be your guide to help you overcome things like the rising cost of living. I'm 42 years old. I've never had a year where I paid less for milk or bread than I did the year before. Has anyone experienced that? Has anyone paid less year over year, Brenda? Okay. Well, I have a baby, so I start myself. How about higher taxes? Now, I just had a son almost a year ago, and I'm told I'm supposed to get all these tax breaks and things like that. Well, somehow I'm still paying more taxes than I'm paying, at least as much as I paid last year. Too much risk, let's be honest here. Haven't we all known someone who took a chance on something, this great idea, and it just didn't pan out? And of course, we're all familiar with the old phrase, those who have failed to plan are doing what? Planning to fail. So that is what this is about. It's important for your retirement, for your future, for your next generation, for your legacy. Get in here, meet with me. Let's step into one of my beautiful conference rooms and let's start this adventure to get you to clarity and confidence. We are so good at this. We believe in this. We have a proven process that we have trademarked. It's called the Life Enjoyment Experience. When we talk about helping someone to enjoy a better life, this isn't just some little funny statement. We mean it. We live this. Our leadership press this upon us every week, every Monday morning. That's how we start off our week. How are we going to help people enjoy a better life? So don't sit around, don't delay, don't wait. Don't sit here and wait for the lottery. Start the process. Let's get in here, let's begin this adventure, and let's get into one of my beautiful conference rooms. Thank you, Rock, for all the technology that we have here. We can do it all for you. And let's get you to clarity and confidence about your future. Let's get you to the top of the mountain. Thank you all.